Okay, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I've got the Duna arrivals showing up. This is, remember Duna Lander 2 showed up first. Anyway, he captured by the Sphere of Influence first. He was the second one to leave. This one was the first one to leave, and he just got to the Sphere of Influence. But I did make a little correction burn, which is going to bring him really close to the to Duna first. So technically he did arrive first, even though this one arrived and we practically had to stop above the at the apoapsis here and just fall. And you can see how elliptical that is. He just practically stopped and now he's just fallen. It's taken him a few days to get there. I still think he's got like 16 days. This one we'll get down here in about 3 days. So that's what we're going to focus on right now. We're not going to watch this one. We're going to watch this one. And I'm debating on maybe get a little bit closer and then bring him into a aero braking. So we're going to see how that works out. We're going to go ahead and speed up time here. I've been on this one, been watching Lander 2, just been getting science experiments and everything to hook up to the space station lab when we get there. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up time. I don't have anything set on alarm clocks right now, so we're just going to be careful coming in, make sure we don't fly past anything. Just kind of coming in. I could probably work and try to get an icon counter, but I think what I'm going to do is just do an aero braking, aero capture. You see, we lose connection occasionally there. There's a little blackout of time. Let's see, coming in to Duna. Got to work on those. This is probably good enough. Let's see if we can get a periapsis inside the atmosphere of Duna. I'm not even sure what the atmosphere is at Duna. I think it's 50. Gonna take a quick look here. Oh, we could do it this way, I guess. Well, how do we do this? We go out, click on Duna. Hey, how do you click on Duna when you got so much stuff in the way? Double clicked on something there. Duna. Duna's atmosphere is at 50,000. So if we can get this periapsis down to, I don't know, 30? You think that's too much? 30? I think 35. We'll go 30. So we want to kind of burn radial in. We're just going to burn here. We're not going to set up a maneuver node or anything. We're just going to burn radial in. See if that works out. Try to get it down to, what do we say, 30? Going into 30. We're in the atmosphere. 29. Well, let's see how that does. We'll be down there in 4 hours. I'm going to go ahead and save it here in case that's just wrong. And we don't want to forget, in 4 hours we got to turn the solar panels in and the antenna in, because we don't want that to go kerflump on us. And I might try to run some experiments when we get inside the atmosphere. So I'm going to go ahead and close this, retract antenna. How is our solar panels? I'll go ahead and take those down. And here we go. We're just going to go ahead and fast forward on down to Duna. But we do want to turn retrograde, so turn retrograde, use a little bit of battery power. But we do have some solar panels on the side here that's going to help pick out some sunlight and recharge our batteries. See if it's happening. Yeah, it's happening. Okay, here we go. Fast forwarding into Duna's atmosphere. There's Ike on the left here. Slowing down a little bit. Coming right by the moon, or the Ike, the moon. Those ice caps on there. Got a little better signal. Galena to the Duna satellite network link, back to Kerbin. Oh. Coming into Duna. Ike is right over there. We're going to be doing a lot of work on Ike and Duna. Okay, gain speed. I'll slow down just a little bit. Down just a little bit. Now, if this doesn't work, we will just revert back. I'm not coming all this way to have my Kerbals get exploded. See, where are we? We're at 200,000. I just wanted to straighten that up a little bit. I'll speed up time again. Clouds on Duna. Does have an atmosphere. I don't have... Oh, okay. Go. I don't have a scatterer turned on, so it doesn't look as good as it could. I get a lot of crashes with scatterer. It's a mod. Yeah, visual enhancement mod. Visually enhance the orbital. Coming in sideways here. We're dropping down to, I think it was 29, wasn't it? As soon as we hit the atmosphere, I'll start running tests. I'm going to rotate over so I can get to the experiments here. Okay, we're in atmosphere. Can't be done right now. Log the temperature. We're going to keep it. Can we do a seismic? Nope. Pressure reading. Grab that one. Very good. Why couldn't I do a gravity scan? Because I was in. Can't be done right now. Oh, how about observe the crew? Yes, observe the goo. Can we do a report? Crew report? Yes, crew report. And I'm not going to jump out and do an EVA. I don't use my Kerbals like that. Let's see if our periapsis is, or our apoapsis is closing up. No, it doesn't look like it. We're down to 33. Oh, starting to get a little heating effects here, so that's going to help slow us down a bit. Down to 32. See what that's doing to our... I went into 30, didn't I? I went into 29, I guess. 29. Ooh, getting a little hot now. Can't use parachutes. Like I said, I don't want to land. I'm not. This is not what I'm doing. I'm just aero capturing. We're at 29. We should start to head back up here in a minute. Okay, 10. We're at 5. We're at 0. We're heading back out. Let's see where we might get captured. If not, I'll have to put on the throttle and see where that takes us. I'm just going to kind of watch this right here, right now. I think we're going to do it. Coming in at 30, I believe. It's going to be a good... well, I don't know. We're at 30 still yet. It's not very thick. I mean, even at 30, maybe I should have went down a little bit more. 25, 20, something like that. I just don't want to burn up. Coming in hot. Coming in hot like that. I don't know if we're going to do it. If not, we can use a little bit of fuel and aero capture. We're at 35. Less and less thick atmosphere to help slow us down. I may want to go ahead and turn on the throttle, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think it's going to do it. Yeah, it's not going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and hit the throttle. We're at 41 right now. Orbit. Go ahead and throttle up. See if we can get into an orbit. Here we go. Okay. We're going to shrink this inside of Ike. I'm going to watch our periapsis so we don't want it to get too low. I'm not on a... Okay, I want to stop it right here. I want to be on the same equatorial orbit as Ike. I don't know if Ike has an inclination from Duna, but now when we get here, we'll burn normal, and straighten out that hello. We're there yet? Almost. Man. We'll burn here, we'll get normal. That's a big old burn, isn't it? It's alright. 173, we got enough. So we'll see. We got to do this to the other one that's coming in. I think it's out that way somewhere. We got to do this too. So what we're going to do is we're going to burn till we get a. We're going to fast forward till we get to our descending node. Okay, we're going to turn toward our maneuver node here. And throttle up. Go. Now we should be on an equatorial orbit, and now we just have to kind of go around to our apoapsis. Yeah, That's weird though, isn't it? It looks weird. It just looks weird where it's so far out. We want to push our periapsis up, and we want to bring our apoapsis down. We'll be up there in 2 days. That's a little far. Let's see if we could swing so we don't have to wait so long, and we got fuel. Remember, we're going to have a mining facility out here, mining ore and getting fuel. So what we're going to do is we're going to slow down. Okay, that's 79 meters per second, and we're going to scoot in. We're going to push our nose in. It's going to bring our periapsis up. Periapsis is at 89. We can work on that later. Just want to make sure we get our apoapsis down here a little bit. Bring the apoapsis back down. We're at 150. Let's go no more than 150. Right there, where's our periapsis? Periapsis is at 73. That's pretty good. I think that's where I have most of my stuff, is around 70. So, maybe a little lower. Okay, well, so we'll make this burn in about 3 minutes. It's 150. I've got 721 in this stage. The plan was to refuel the space station, but you know it's going to have ore coming to it soon. So, okay, speed up time till we get to our maneuver node. Essentially, what I'm doing is I'm braking and pointing my nose towards the planet, and it swings their orbit around. Kind of a little, not a little trick, but it's a little thing you can do if you don't want to go all the way out, make your burn, and then come back here and shrink it down. But you could, essentially, I could have went out here, brought my apoapsis down a little bit more, come back in, done what's called aero braking. That way I wouldn't have to use any fuel. I could have saved this 150 fuel right here. So, you know, if you were, but I got plenty, so I'm not worried. Okay, here we go, making the burn. Oh, no. Gotta go to our maneuver node. It's not exact, so I'm a little bit over past the time, but now I still got a little bit of work to do because we don't want to encounter Ike at all. We don't want to encounter Ike. So I will go around again, come back here. I don't know how much fuel is that going to take to bring it down. Another 160 there, I guess. Got 570. What's this going to be? 266 out of 571. So that's going to get us into a good movement, though. I mean, that's right there. That's probably what I'll do. That way we're not being interfered by Ike. I'm not going to do aero braking again. I'm just going to use up the fuel I've got. Like I said, this is a mining planet now. Mining the moon. How long is it going to take us to get out there? 2 hours. And to get here, it's going to take 4 hours. So let's just go ahead and fast forward time. I need to make sure. Yeah, he ain't going to be down here for a couple of days. So, okay. This was lander number 1. Oh, you know what I should do before we run out of battery is I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark. I need to, where's the sun? The Shadow of Duna. The Shadow of Duna. It'd be a title of a book or a movie. The Shadow of Duna. Here we go. Coming out. No, not yet. Yeah, I'm out. You see how important it is to have solar panels on every side of your craft, or at least one that can reach out and get you some, because I'm pointing right at the sun, and I have no solar panels out here. So you can run out of battery. Okay, we're charging back up now. What I was going to do was send our reports. Oh, what did I do with them? Oh, I couldn't do one of those. So I got this one. Review the data. It can be sent. It's from temperature scan from Duna's upper atmosphere. Send it. The barometric pressure. 38 science. Send it. And was that all? No. Review the data. Send it. Yes, I know that. Transmit the data. We have a scientist on board so she can go out and change it. Oh, this is a... I just noticed that was an all-girl crew. And review this report. It was a crew report from Duna's upper atmosphere. 25 science. Did we do anything else? I can't remember. Let's go ahead and get our scientist out and have her fix the and she's thinking, what engineer put the experiments on the opposite side of the spacecraft? Make her do all this work. Oh, I could have just flown around that side. Oh yeah, these lights. I forgot to turn the lights on. Okay, all she has to do is get close. Close enough to work this. I'm clicking on it until it actually pops up. I don't know how close she is. And it's my fault for not putting a ladder out here for them to hold on to. There we go. Restore that. Can she run? She can log that. That's good. Can she pick it up? Take the data. Very good. I think we've got everything else just about it. Take the data. Can she turn lights on from out here? I'm not sure. Nope. Have to get inside. But the craft looks pretty good. Back on board. There's Duna in the background. And B for board. Okay, where were we? We're here. We're going to go up to here. No, we're going to go all the way around and burn 266 meters per second. Get ourselves in a good stable orbit, and then wait for Duna Lander number 2 to come in. You know, there is a little bit of difference there. Look at that. I don't know if this is on an equatorial orbit, but I think I was putting everything on a zero inclination to Ike. I have no idea if Ike is inclined against in relation to the center of Duna. No idea. It looks spot on, sort of. Okay, coming around, we could just go ahead and warp to here. This periapsis is at 77. I could dip it into the atmosphere, save some fuel, but I'm not going to. We're going to warp to here. Oh, there's the Galena station. I should have targeted it. That's what I should have done. But we'll target it later. We're just going to go ahead and get in here and get on station. Get on, just get our orbit in, away from Ike so we don't get thrown out. And here we go. I'll fast forward on into, got 10 minutes to this burn. Looks like a 30-second burn. That's not retrograde. That's actually going under the planet and then coming back up. Looks like it's going retrograde. I thought, wait a minute. Okay. Make our burn here in about 15 seconds. We're in a slightly higher orbit than Galena Station. That's okay. And here we go. It's a lot of fuel to be using when you could just as easily aero brake. But it's just kind of time consuming and I am kind of lazy. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Galena Station is on an equatorial orbit and Duna Station M1 is on a polar orbit. We have a gravioli. Oh no, that was a Duna Relay Network. I thought we had a gravioli. Oh, maybe this is it. Yeah, Duna Satellite Network. Maybe the satellite network has a gravioli experiment on board. Okay, so a little Crescent rover. Been out there a while. It's on the dark side right now. Out here at Ike. So, we got Duna, where is it? Duna Lander One on station in Duna's low orbit, a low Duna orbit, LDO. We're in LDO. We will rendezvous with Galena at a later date and put in one scientist, get one scientist. I think the other scientist will be here in a few days. Let's go check this real quick. Let me F5 to save real quick. Okay, check this one. Duna Lander 2. The other was all-girl crew. Let's see what this one is. Oh, it's all-guy crew. I never noticed that, or I'd have had them switched around, guy, girl, guy, girl. So the girls left first, and technically they got here first. These guys came into the sphere of influence first, but they had to really slow down and just fall toward Duna. See, we're still way up here. There's Ike. How many days does it have? Till 10 days to periapsis. So we've got 10 days to this periapsis. They've been doing science experiments on the way down, so they will hook up with Galena Station when they drop the scientist off and give them some science to work on. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. Stay tuned for some more. Thanks for watching.